They tried to run from their feelings, but every step away from you brought them closer to the realization that they can't escape their love for you. Even in their moments of strength, they find themselves crumbling under the weight of their unresolved feelings, which is why they keep coming back. Their heart knows what their mind tries to deny, that moving on is impossible when the bond between you is still alive. They've been trying to build a life without you, but every time they look at it, they see the cracks that only your presence can fill. The world around them might be changing, but their feelings for you remain constant, pulling them back into the gravity of your connection. They thought they could push you away and move forward, but instead, they find themselves circling back to the same place, unable to break free. No matter how hard they try to move on, they can't silence the voice in their heart that whispers your name. They keep searching for something new, but nothing compares to the depth of love they felt with you, and that's why they keep returning. Their attempts to forget you only serve as a reminder of how unforgettable you truly are in their heart. They thought time would heal their heart, but every passing day only brings them closer to the truth that they're not over you. They keep coming back because no one else can make them feel the way you did, alive, understood, and deeply loved. They've realized that their attempts to move on are futile because they can't erase the love that still lingers in their heart for you. Every path they take away from you leads them right back because the love they have for you is stronger than their will to move on. They can't stay away because the love you shared wasn't just a moment, it became a part of who they are. They tried to forget you, but in doing so, they realized that you are unforgettable, a permanent mark on their soul. No matter how far they go, they can't outrun the memories of you, and it's those memories that keep pulling them back. Their heart refuses to let go because the love you shared was too real to simply disappear, no matter how much time passes. They thought moving on would bring them peace, but they quickly realized that their peace was with you all along. Each time they try to move on, they're met with the undeniable truth that their heart still beats for you. They keep coming back because they can't find the kind of love and connection they had with you anywhere else. Their attempts to create distance only highlight how close you still are to their heart, making it impossible to let go. Even as they try to live without you, they find themselves constantly pulled back by the deep, unshakable love they still feel. They've learned that moving on isn't as simple as they thought, because their heart is still deeply intertwined with yours. No matter how much they try to distract themselves, they can't escape the longing they feel for you deep within. They tried to fill the void you left, but no one else has been able to touch their heart the way you did. Their heart keeps drawing them back because the love they felt for you is still very much alive, even if they've tried to bury it. They may have tried to forget, but their love for you is a fire that refuses to burn out, no matter how hard they try to extinguish it. Each attempt to walk away only brings them closer to realizing that you are the one they truly want. They thought they could find someone new, but the truth is that they've been searching for you in everyone else, and no one measures up. Even when they're away from you, their thoughts are filled with what could have been, and that's what keeps them coming back. They keep returning because the bond between you wasn't just about love, it was about understanding, and no one else understands them the way you did. Every goodbye feels temporary because they know deep down that their heart will always lead them back to you. They've realized that love isn't something you can just walk away from, especially not the kind of love they shared with you. Their soul keeps returning to you because it knows that the love you shared was something rare and precious, not easily replaced. They tried to forget the past, but the feelings they had for you are still very much present, pulling them back into your orbit. Their attempts to let go only highlight how deeply they are still connected to you, no matter how much time has passed. They thought time would make the memories fade, but instead, it only strengthened the feelings they have for you. Even as they try to start over, they keep finding pieces of you in everything they do, making it impossible to truly move on. They keep coming back because the love they felt for you wasn't a chapter, it was the whole book, and they're not ready to close it yet. They thought moving on would erase the memories, but they keep finding themselves drawn back to the moments you shared, unable to escape the pull of what once was. Despite their efforts to leave the past behind, they keep returning to you because the connection you shared is too strong to simply walk away from. Every time they try to move on, they realize that their heart is still tethered to the feelings they had for you, making it impossible to truly let go. They've tried to move forward, but your presence lingers in their thoughts like an echo that refuses to fade away. The attempts to move on only highlight how irreplaceable you are in their life, causing them to come back and confront their lingering feelings. Their journey to forget you only reminds them of how deeply they've been affected by your absence, which draws them back to you. They thought a new path would bring them peace, but every step away from you feels like a step towards the unresolved emotions they still hold. Even as they try to build a new future, they find that their heart still seeks the comfort and familiarity that only you can provide. Moving on has become a battle they can't win because the bond they share with you is too significant to be severed. Every attempt to escape their feelings only proves how strong their attachment to you remains, pulling them back time and again. They've tried to replace you with new experiences, but nothing compares to the depth of connection they felt with you. As they forge ahead, they can't help but look back, realizing that what they left behind is something they can't truly move on from. No matter how hard they try, the space you occupied in their heart remains unfilled, making it impossible for them to fully move on. Their efforts to move on are constantly thwarted by the magnetic pull of the memories and emotions they still hold for you. Every new beginning they seek feels incomplete without you, causing them to return to the place where their heart truly belongs. They may try to build a new life, but the foundation of their happiness still rests on the moments you shared together. Their attempts to move forward only reinforce how deeply your presence is ingrained in their soul, drawing them back to you. They keep coming back because the love they had for you is not something they can simply forget or replace. The more they try to move on, the more they realize that their heart still beats for you, no matter how far they go. Their pursuit of new experiences only highlights the void left by your absence, making their return to you almost inevitable. Even as they seek new connections, they find themselves haunted by the memories and emotions they still have for you. Their attempts to forget are met with the realization that you were a pivotal part of their life and no one else can take your place. They may try to distance themselves, but the emotional ties they have with you are too strong to sever completely. Every step away from you is met with the stark realization that their heart still yearns for the love and connection they had with you. Their efforts to move on are constantly overshadowed by the powerful memories and feelings they still harbor for you. They find themselves returning to you because the feelings they have are too deep and genuine to simply be forgotten. Despite their best efforts to start anew, they keep coming back because the connection with you is irreplaceable. The more they try to move on, the more they realize how central you were to their happiness and well-being. Their heart keeps pulling them back because they know that no matter how much they try, they can't erase what they felt for you. They may try to leave the past behind, but every new attempt only brings them back to the realization of how much they miss you. Their journey to move on only reinforces how incomplete their life feels without the presence of someone as significant as you. Even with new distractions, their heart keeps drifting back to you, showing that their feelings for you are as strong as ever. Every attempt to move on is a reminder of how profound your impact on their life was, making it hard for them to fully let go. Their efforts to start over are continually undermined by the powerful memories and feelings they have for you. No matter how far they go, they keep coming back because the love and connection they shared with you cannot be easily replaced. They may try to move on, but the memories of what you had together are too vivid and powerful to ignore. Every new relationship they pursue is met with the realization that no one else can fill the space you left in their heart. Their attempts to forget you only serve as a reminder of how important you were and how deeply they still care for you.